friends, good afternoon, happy December. I know we're a few days already in, but who is ready to learn how pine essential oil is going to help us survive the holidays, right? Give me a heart if you are ready to learn how we can use pine to do all the things that we do in December, right? We want our house to smell good. We want to be able to breathe easy with the changing weather. We are shopping and doing and going, and we want to soothe our sore, tired feet and our stressed muscles. We're trying to work off that Thanksgiving, right? We want to be able to relax and unwind, maybe with an infused Epsom salt bath. My name is Angela Weber. You are watching Essential Info with Angela. I am passionate about taking big, complicated ideas and breaking them down into easy to understand bits and pieces to empower you with the information that you need to support your family's health and wellness goals. And today we're going to be talking all about pine essential oil. Now, pine, I think I must have gotten it as a promo oil because it sat like a free promo. It sat in my, hey Sydney, it sat in my drawer for a little while, and I kind of didn't know how to use it. I grew up in North Florida where there are pines. I'm used to pine sap, and I don't know, just that smell, what I thought it was going to smell like, I didn't really think I had any use for it until I went to go do some research. I was looking for an oil that could support urinary tract function, and that was the first time I cracked open, this is actually pine, open my bottle of pine. Okay, good, we're reconnected. So let me tell you about how this is going to rock your holidays, okay? Pine there are over 100 species of pines, okay? So the pine that I grew up with, I don't think it was a Scotch pine. Scotch pine is the species that is in Young Living pine essential oil, because when I smell this, it does not smell like the North Florida pine sap that I know. It smells more like a Christmas tree kind of pine. It smells really good. It smells so good. So it's not whatever, if you're in North Florida, if you're a North Florida person, this is not that pine, all right? It's more of like a fir or a sprucey kind of like a Christmas, just a Christmas pine. The Scotch pine is one of the most researched pine oils for its benefits. And the way that they get the pine oil is they steam distill the needles of the pine tree, and that allows them to collect the empowering yet grounding essential oil that can be used for its aromatic benefits, but also it can be used topically. Now in our family, we only use Young Living pine oil, and that is because the seed to seal promise from Young Living means that we don't have to worry about our pine being diluted by a carrier oil or adulterated. And the reason I say that is because some companies will add a filler, and there's a potentially hazardous filler called turpentine, and sometimes they'll add that to pine essential oil to bulk it up and be able to get more oil than they actually steamed from the needles. But no worries, because if you're using Young Living, you have the seed to seal promise, and you know you're only getting the one-time steam distilled pure oil, not diluted and not adulterated in any way. Young Living pine oil contains two molecules that I'm going to talk about. The first one is it has a very high level of a monoterpene molecule called alpha pinene. It's one of the most common monoterpene molecules, alpha pinene, and I encourage you to research that molecule and the benefits of it. It's a light molecule. It evaporates quickly. It fills a room quickly. It absorbs into your skin quickly and easily. It has a very mild odor. But do a little research on the benefits of alpha pinene. Okay, pine also is unique in that it contains a diterpene. Hey, mom, my mom's on. So it contains a monoterpene, but it also contains a diterpene molecule called, and I hope I'm saying it right, cembrene. It's spelled Cembrene. Now, diterpenes are unique. They are among the largest and the heaviest molecules that are able to be distilled out of the pine needles, and they're not common. You only find diterpene molecules in about 6 essential oils, so it's significant that you can get them in your pine oil. So I encourage you, you're gonna research the health benefits of alpha pinene, alpha-pinene, but also research the health benefits of diterpenes, and more specifically cembrene, C-E-M-B-R-E-N-E. Okay, so let's get down to the uses, all right? You can use it aromatically, which means you can smell it, and you can use it topically, which means you can put it on, okay? When you diffuse pine essential oil, it creates a revitalizing atmosphere, all right? So it's calming and it's grounding when you're feeling anxious. So holidays, everybody just needs to like simmer down now. Put some pine in your diffuser, all right? It's gonna help to create that environment of we're all gonna get along, and it's gonna be very calming and very grounding, and we're all gonna be like, hello, happy holidays, right? You can also, if you don't have a diffuser, you need to get a diffuser, but if you don't have one, you could just smell it straight from the bottle. If you were diffusing jewelry, you could put it on your jewelry and get the benefits that way. Pine is one of the evergreen oils that will quickly fill your home or your office. Yes, you can diffuse at work, hopefully, right? I hope you can diffuse at work with the smell of Christmas, and it's going to give you the overall the benefit of benefiting the overall air quality. So if you want to improve the quality of the air in your office, you can diffuse pine. If you want to improve the overall air quality in your home, diffuse pine. All right, put that in your diffuser. You know, we can say, oh, it's Christmas time, I want my home to smell like Christmas, and we can turn to candles and we can turn to plugins and sprays. All right, but they're made with fragrance. Look at the ingredients in those things. Why do we want to use a synthetic fragrance, right? That can do wonky things to our body whenever you can actually use the real thing. Like, oh, I want my house to smell like a Christmas tree. Then put oils from trees that are like Christmassy right in your home. Like, get the real thing, right? It only makes sense. Okay, so those are aromatic uses. Now let's talk about some topical uses. I have a long list of body systems and functions that you can support with pine essential oil, all right? Because pine, okay, so one is your respiratory system. The other one is your, oh, my alarm's going off. I should be at the bus stop right now. Okay, so because pine is able to support our respiratory system, it's able to support our sinus function, and because of that, pine is one of the oils that you're going to find in RC. R period, C period. That's a blend that Young Living offers, and also in that blend, you're going to find eucalyptus, which is like perfect synergy, because in the oil world, pine and eucalyptus are like BFFs, and whenever you put them together, they actually enhance each other's properties. So brilliant to combine them along with other oils in the RC blend. If you have the RC blend, you have a little bottle of gold there. It has pine in it, and it also has eucalyptus, and it has other oils in it too. So check out RC if respiratory support and sinus support is something you're interested in. But if you don't have RC, how can you use pine? You could take a drop of pine, mix it with a drop of carrier oil, massage that together, and rub it into your chest. Now, if I'm saying carrier oil and you're like, whoa, you're talking about essential oils and carrier oils, and that is like totally foreign to you, I'm going to post a link. If you're watching this on Facebook, I'll post a link to something I wrote that explains the difference, and it's really interesting, and you should, one of my favorite blogs, you should read that one. Okay. Where was I? Sorry, lost my spot. Okay, another thing that pine oil does is it stimulates our lymphatic system. So our lymphatic system is responsible for moving interstitial fluid, which means the fluid in between the cells, from our tissues and to our lymph nodes. And also it's responsible for, so it like takes the waste. So our cells puts out waste in that fluid, and then our lymph system moves that to our lymph nodes so our body can deal with it and get rid of it. Now, we don't have a pump, like we have a pump for our circulatory system. There is no pump for your lymphatic system. You need to move. You need to be moving for your lymphatic, or like rebounding if you have like one of those little trampolines. Walking, all of these things, movement is really good for your lymphatic system, but you can stimulate your lymphatic system with pine. Oops, I don't want to turn around. With pine. All right, so pine helps. Also, lemongrass is really good for your lymphatic system, just FYI. All right, also your lymphatic system, it transports white blood cells to and from your lymph nodes. All right, so really when you're supporting your lymphatic system, you're simultaneously supporting your immune system as well. Okay, you can also soothe tired and stressed muscles or joints with a drop of pine oil. So again, 1 drop of pine, a little carrier oil, and you can use it to support your body's efforts in maintaining a normal inflammatory response. So on your knuckles, on your hands, on your joints, pine is just gonna help your body do what it needs to do better. All right, it's going to help your body stay in balance. And also, as I mentioned before, pine also supports normal urinary tract function. So yay pine. All right, DIYs. Pine has very good cleansing properties, so you could take advantage of those cleansing properties by choosing to add it into your skincare routine or your homemade cleaner recipes. And those of you who are subscribed to my newsletter, I just sent out a newsletter today, and it has some DIY cleaning tips. If you do have Thieves Household Cleaner, if you don't have Thieves Household Cleaner, and also put some food recipes in there. You're subscribed to my newsletter, right? If you're not, I'll come back and add that link in the comments below here so you can get subscribed. All right, it comes out every 2 weeks. But yes, add some pine to those recipes that I shared today. Very good cleansing properties. You could also mix a few drops of pine in with some Epsom salts and then add that to your bath, like a cup of Epsom salts into your bath. And that's really going to help you whenever you're feeling mentally or emotionally fatigued. Just relax in that hot bath. I did this last week, slept amazing. I didn't use pine though. I don't remember what I used. Oh, I remember what I did. I used a bunch of empty essential oil bottles and I ran water through all of them to get those last little tiny bits of like micro drops out. So I had like a bouquet of essential oils in my Epsom salts bath. What else? Are you ready to introduce your family to pine? All right, there's a couple of ways that you can get it. You can order it, right, as a retail customer. If you're a wholesale member, then you can also order it and you're gonna get 24% off. But if you're on Essential Rewards, if you're a wholesale member, you're on Essential Rewards, a 190 PV order is gonna get you a free bottle of pine, and it's not gonna be this size. This is 5 milliliter. It's gonna get you 3 times this amount, all right? So another reason, guys, I keep telling you, Essential Rewards is thebomb.com, and it really is. Okay. If you enjoy learning stuff like this, if you enjoy learning about essential oils, you want to learn more, I have a free e-class that I offer. I'll put that link in the comments below. And it's like a no pressure e-class. It just comes to your email. I think like every 2 or 3 days you get another little blurb of the class, but really just walks you through what essential oils are, the history of them, a little bit about biblical oils, how you can use them to support your family's health and wellness. It's a good little class. So I will put that link and you can sign up for that class. All right, guys, who's going to use pine? All right, who do you know that needs pine? Who do you know that is getting pine and doesn't know how to use it? Go ahead and tag them here so that they can be notified to watch this video. Thanks for tuning in. Thank you for those who joined me live, and thank you to those who are going to watch the replay. All right, go have a great rest of your day, and I got to get up to that bus stop. All right, see you later. Thank you. Bye.